town without a clue, minding my business like I always do. Just my luck, I ran smack into you. And I never could have known it would be like this. You got the kind of charm I can't resist. I figure what's the harm in a little bitty kiss or two. But I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
Well, I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
I fell in love. Took me by surprise, put me on the floor, right between the eyes with a 2x4. Just a little taste and I fell in love. I was doing fine out on my own, never sitting home by the telephone. I couldn't complain that I didn't have much to do. I was a two-fisted woman looking for a fight. Had a boy on the left, a boy on the right. But you burned me up like a chicken in a barbecue. Then I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
I fell in love. Didn't see it coming into view. I was overwhelmed and overdue. I ain't gonna sweat it. I fell in love. Well, I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
Oh, I fell in love. Caught me on the blind side unaware. I may be a fool, but I don't care. I never knew it hit me. I fell in love. Oh, I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
I fell in love.
What you wanna do that for?
Well, I fell in love. Tried to feed you lies, what's wrong with me? Got me hypnotized, I cannot see. Boy, you really got me. I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love. Oh, I fell in love.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Good Morning Nanton Live. There's Cincinnati there. And,
Cincinnati.
of course, Mom holding up our Good Morning Nanton Live mugs with their Euro Radio shirts on, their Good Morning Nanton Live caps on. And then, of course, we've got us in the studio here. So good morning to everybody. Hopefully you're surviving this snowfall that we're experiencing right now. I was not. I was slipping and sliding all over this morning and almost fell on my butt. So I'm going to have to be careful coming out of the studio. Let's see who we've got here this morning. We've got, Ryan's in the back. He's commenting. Ryan, I can bring you in. Do you want to do the Good Morning Nanton Live in the best Robin Williams impression ever? Do you want to do that?
You could do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Ryan, you're muted.
Ryan, you got to unmute so we can hear you. Okay, ready?
You want me to do it?
Oh, well, you said it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
right.
it. Look at this. So go ahead.
Good morning, Nanton.
There you go. Good job. Hey? Don't say stuff like that because I'll bring you on and make you do it. So
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are practicing your broadcasting voices.
That's right.
Yeah.
So last night Ryan and I were doing the broadcast, the first one on Euro Radio of the Nanton Palominos hockey game. Now, should we actually refer to it as a hockey game, considering last night?
It was, what did you say? A rock'em sock'em?
No, rock'em sock'em. A little bit of a blowout last night in favor of the Palominos, so that was good news. And then a little bit of a blowout in the second period as well. So we're going to find out more about that because we've got Jordan Kennedy, who's actually from the team, and he's here with us today, so we're going to talk to him too. So we'll get back to you in just a little bit, unless, of course, you want to sing happy birthdays too. Do you want to do that?
I am perfectly okay.
You're okay? Okay, so I'll see you in just a few minutes then. Okay, so what have we got for birthdays here this morning?
We don't have very many that we could find.
So we've got, let's see, we've got Rylan Weidman. Okay, so we got one there, and then we've got John Dozeman. John Dozeman. Oh my goodness, John Dozeman. So, big contributor of our show all the time. Of course, his daughter Makenzie is going to be doing her joke of the week, her cheesy joke of the week later on in the show. So just make sure we warn everybody. And so why don't we do our birthdays for the two people that we've got here, Rylan and John. And sorry, John, that you had to share the spotlight with somebody. I know you'd rather just have that spotlight all to yourself. But we've got Rylan here who's celebrating a birthday. So we're going to sing him happy birthday. Well, we are not going to. Highway 533 band's going to sing him happy birthday. So go ahead, you guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rylan and John Dozeman. Happy birthday to you.
You have to say.
That was beautiful.
You have to say John Dozeman. You can't just say John.
That was awesome. So are you guys just going to be relaxing then in the snowfall tonight, or what's going to be happening?
We're going to be shoveling and loading up the truck. I got a gig tonight, so all the way down in Calgary. So wish me well that I make it back for next week's show.
Well, I get to play groupie.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Oh, yes.
That's
I know that
yeah.
role well.
Yeah, that's right. You do know
I've
that
been a
role.
groupie for like 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I bring her
This
along to
is-
all the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Groupie,
this is
roadie,
this-
photographer.
This is the snow I hate because it's so wet and heavy, and then it melts and freezes, and it's a nightmare. But
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be gone in a few days.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So now, you guys know, of course, that the Children's Society is having this scarecrow contest. Now, have you seen any of the scarecrows up and around town yet?
I have. Yeah, there's one, I don't know, down the block-ish from us, and then I saw
think the
one
Hive.
other day.
I think I saw the Hive
Yeah, I
had
think
one
they've
that they
got one.
posted, and there's one down the block from you guys. And then did you get to see ours yet?
No, not
Yeah.
yet.
No,
Not
we
Yeah,
haven't
seen
done a
ours?
drive-by
Not
yet.
Not
No,
yet.
we will.
Okay. Well, we have it. And you know what? We
Okay.
checked this morning. We said, well, we should probably check it because it's such a heavy snowfall. I don't know if our scarecrow is going to survive this because it's in a very precarious spot. So let's check it out. Let's see what our scarecrow looks like. There you go.
That's
There's our
pretty
I'm impressed.
fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
impressed too. He had the idea, and I was like, "There's no way we're doing that." Are you kidding? On the
'Cause-
roof? On the like? No.
Because I'm a big guy, right? And I don't like ladders all that much.
And I
because-
don't like ladders
No.
either. So,
There's a
Hey,
segue in
there's
there.
a segue there.
oh,
I was trying to help out. You guys, we all love segues, right? You know,
There's a seg. Do you have my ladder?
yeah, actually, because I keep
probably.
going. Where is this extra ladder coming from?
that's probably yours. We didn't realize. We keep going. Well, I don't remember ever buying this ladder. Whose
No,
ladder
no,
is
no.
this? But here's the master of segues, Alec, right here. So
That was a good segue.
yeah,
Nice.
I like using segues to segue into the segue for Alec. So, Alec from Connecting Claire's Home, a show that we do every Friday from noon to 1. And just trying to do the same thing that we do here in Nanton, which is promote our community. Just, celebrate our community, lift people up, promote who they are, inspire our neighbors, and inspire new people that are moving into town to show them what's going on in our communities. So Alec, welcome. And I maybe should have got you to come and get on that ladder and help us put that thing up.
No.
Oh, no?
No. I'm not the guy to call for that. I can tell you that. I'm not the guy to call.
Okay. Well, do you want a ladder? Because we've got a ladder that's
an
not
extra
ours.
one.
We got an extra one.
Yeah,
If you
sure, I'll
need
take-
one,
For a couple that hates ladders, we have 3, and
Yeah, I'll
just
take
giving
extra
them away,
ladder.
I guess.
yeah. So why don't we talk a little bit about what's going on in Claire's home, and we can chat about the show, and you can tell us what kind of stuff has been coming up and what you got planned.
So today it's Oktoberfest at the Kolhruss Community Center. It's in support of the Kolhruss Health Foundation, which is going to be awesome. $50 gets you in. Dinner, you can stay till 2 in the morning, at least. That's
Wow.
the ad. You can stay until 2 a.m. And then next week coming up, we have a haunted house.
Oh, wow.
In Claire's home.
Man, that was high budget stuff right there. Whoa, big budget effects.
You know, and I don't know I need anything to make me look scarier, so let's turn those off.
That was great.
We have a haunted house in Claire's home at the community center as well, and that's put on by the Dollar Store, and it's in support of the food bank. It's an awesome haunted house. That's
Nice.
Friday, Saturday next week, and I think if we're gonna try, there is also a ghost tour. I don't know if you heard about this. There's a
No.
ghost tour happening in Fort McLeod. So
Okay.
it's not in town, but it's close. At the Empress Theater, which is 100% haunted, I think. So I think it's actually, the tour is actually led by a real ghost. So we're hoping to talk with the folks behind that. I know. So big Halloween show coming up next Friday
Awesome.
for us in Claire's home.
That's cool. Now, did you mention? I don't think you mentioned. I was listening for it, and I didn't hear you combine the words alcohol and axe throwing. Did you not combine those two things? Because isn't that happening in Claire's home as well?
Yes.
I mean, that was a big thing that we talked about on the show.
I have an effect for that too, if I can find it. Hold on. So there is in fact, here it is. There is in fact.
That's a good one.
So there is. So we gotta preface that. So there is. It's a licensed event, so you can get a drink. You can get a beer or a Fireball, say for example.
Now let's
if you
just
want a
back.
Fireball.
Okay, good segue. Let's back up and make sure we clarify which event this is that we were talking about.
Yeah.
So
So this is Oktoberfest happening.
this is the
tonight,
Oktoberfest. Yes.
7 p.m. doors. And we had our guest Chantel on yesterday, and she casually mentioned all of the events, and kind of in the middle of it mentioned axe throwing, and then said, "But don't worry, it's indoors." It was like, "Oh, phew, my goodness."
Yeah, that's a better scenario.
So Dave,
I think
Dave's
after
eyes
mentioning-
lit up. He was like, "What?" And so it's not. It is axe throwing, but they're, I believe, inflatable or they're Velcro axes. So
cool.
So I love the combination of alcohol, licensed event, and axe throwing.
throwing.
Yeah, axe
It's
throwing.
a good combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
it's-
like that.
It's a safe version of axe throwing happening tonight.
Which then I was kind of deflated after that.
Well, you would be if you
Yeah.
used a real axe, because it's an inflatable board. I think that you're
Oh
throwing.
my
at.
goodness. Yeah.
So,
that
I know.
that was good. That was your dad joke for the day, okay? That's all you get today. So
Yep.
no more.
That's fine.
Although, Dave, you have been axe throwing before, and I don't think there's any
I'm not good at it.
real risk to
No,
anyone.
no, there's no risk to
Except for
any.
yourself, maybe.
Yeah.
It would be weird to be good at that right out of the gate, though, don't you think? Like if you
Maybe.
went, and you were
I
awesome.
didn't-
that would be.
I'd be worried if people were just like,
I didn't think there would be much technique involved with throwing an axe, but there's a lot of technique in how you have to let it go with the wrist and snap the wrist and the placement and all that stuff. I thought if the blade hit the target, it's just going to stick, but that's not the case.
No,
and sometimes
and
it flies back at you. So
Yeah, I've heard they bounce a little bit. So
they do. They bounce a little bit. So not good. Okay, well, so that's what's going on then in Claire's home this
that's what's
weekend.
happening. That is
Okay,
happening this
so-
weekend.
Of course, make sure that you tune in if anybody's interested in finding out more on our show, Connecting Claire's Home. That happens every Friday at noon. And we have, of course, Alec and myself in the studio. And now Lauren Billy's actually going to be going out and doing a lot of live on location stuff, which is her jam. She is so good at that.
She's awesome
and
at
so she nailed it and hit it out of the park yesterday when she was doing the live on location. So I'm excited to find out where she's going to be next week.
I think her and I, we talked about maybe doing a little tour if we can of the haunted house, and it's going to be
Cool.
like there's the scaredy cat and then the stable one.
Right.
So she's the stable one.
of course.
So we're going to go through the house, I think, together and try to get a little sneak peek
Oh,
at
my goodness.
Okay.
what's happening. So that's what's happening. Yeah, next week.
I mean, it makes sense because we're probably going to have some haunted houses here, so we might be doing the same thing on our show. So
We're going to have fun.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us here and updating us, and have a fantastic weekend, okay?
Thanks, everyone. Stay warm.
Okay, buddy.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
So we had some comments that came in after we were showing the scarecrow. So let's just, for fun, let's just show that one more time. There we go. So there's our scarecrow in the comments. Sorry.
And obviously in our mural too,
Our
painted
mural.
by Caitlin Gilstruff.
That's right. So Caitlin Gilstorf. Actually, Caitlin actually not only painted that mural, she was the first singer for the national anthem at the
That's
Nanton
right.
Palominos game
That's
last night.
right.
So she came in and recorded that.
She killed it. She was awesome.
So that's something else that we're doing is people are coming in and recording them singing the national anthem, and then we play it at the Nanton Palominos home games. So, another way that we get the community involved in everything that's going on.
Yeah, so if you're judging the Scarecrow contest, they have to go to the Facebook page, the Nanton Children's Society Facebook page. The pictures are all going to be posted, and you can vote. I think
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can vote. So or you can go
Starting
and
today.
you can go and check it out. The maps will be there, and
Yeah.
you can see the addresses, and you can go and vote
Ours
on your
is
favorite.
an alley. You got to drive through the alley.
Yeah, come through the alley. Mary said, great creation. Thank you very much, Mary. Irma, Mom said, your display on the studio is awesome. Well, thank you very much. And Rhonda said, good morning. Hope the scarecrows hold up in the snow. That was one thing I was worried about, but you checked it this morning, and our scarecrow is actually doing really well.
She's stable. Yeah.
She's stable.
She's
eh?
got a little bit of buildup on her hat.
almost
her-
like a professional engineer.
Yeah.
Worked on that one. So
Well, yeah, and most of her clothes are made out of plastic, so thank goodness.
So anyway, we hopefully fingers crossed we'll win something for the scarecrow competition. Okay, let's now move on to some guests that are in the studio here. So I'm going to pop you out, Amanda,
Okay.
and we are going to get you to switch over because we've got some guests that are in the studio right now. Our first guest.
Okay.
As they're switching over in the background there, you can see them moving around. So studio's not that big, but okay, you throw those headphones on there, Eleanor. And I'm going to are you ready to come in?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay, get that microphone nice and close to your mouth there so we can hear everything you say. Okay, and Eleanor, welcome to the studio. Hello.
Hey, good to be here.
Thank you. And then we also have Linda. Now, Linda's kind of, distracted because she's just trying to balance, aren't you, Linda?
Yeah, this chair is a little wobbly.
So, we usually keep that
It's like
chair.
a Disney ride.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying. But we like to keep that chair for the people who have a hard time staying awake for the show. So we make sure that we put them in that chair. So we got Eleanor and Linda. You guys are with the Nanton Curling Club, and that is something we have never had on here. So there's a bit of a theme going on with today's show. It's a lot about ice sports. So we're going to be talking to the Palominos player, Jordan Kennedy, in just a little bit. We did the broadcast last night, and then of course we've got the curling club here, so you guys are part of the curling club. So why don't we who wants to start here? Who wants to kind of take the lead on giving us a little history of who you are and how you got involved with the curling club and what your role is right now? Eleanor, why don't you lead us off?
I belong to the Curling Association. I don't know how many years, quite a few years anyway. It's a great group. We have lots of fun. The seniors is probably the most prominent league that we have.
Okay.
We're trying to promote our juniors and get them going because we got to keep curling up and going. So, and actually this year, curling is going to be free for the juniors. We got a little bit of extra money from a sponsor, and so and we're supplying the brooms and for the kids, so they don't even have to bring their own broom. Just bring adequate shoes, and they'll be ready to go.
Cool. Okay. And what about you, Linda? What's your involvement with the club, and how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've curled for a number of years, but I've been secretary for the last, I guess, since 2018, and still doing it. So,
Since 2018,
and
you've been the
I'm
secretary.
involved with the seniors.
Okay.
But we really would like Eleanor said, we'd like some juniors in there, and we'd also like men and some ladies to fill our evening leagues on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. Anybody that's interested in curling or has curled previously or have never curled it before, you're sure welcome to come out and give it a try.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to bring both of you up on the screen now at the same time here. So let's learn a little bit about curling here. So now I grew up in Saskatchewan, so Saskatchewan's very big curling province. So I'm kind of playing dumb for fun here. Okay, so I when I watch curling, I hear a lot of screaming of hard, hard, hard. What exactly are it is? Where did that term come from, and what's the history behind that? And what exactly are they trying to accomplish when they're screaming that?
They just want you to get sweeping really hard.
Oh, that's all it is?
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Really? Okay. Is there any other terms that they could use other than hard? And is that's what they're saying, right?
That's what they're saying.
Sometimes I hear them screaming. I'm like, that's what they're saying. But I should probably check with a pro like Linda here and find out for sure.
Maybe Eleanor knows more.
Eleanor, what do you know about the history of hard?
I think that saying probably came from Saskatchewan when they were curling in a Quonset.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Absolutely. So what position do you guys play? What positions are there in curling? So there's like the lead and
second,
the second,
third,
on the third,
and the skip.
This is sounding very complicated
And
already.
the skip does the least amount of work.
The skip does the least amount of work.
They do.
Really?
They do. They will tell you different, but that's not true.
They don't do much sweeping.
No.
So I'm going to assume you two are not skips then.
You got it.
Because if you were skips, I don't think you'd be saying that.
That's right.
The skip has the most responsibility on the team. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. So how long have you guys been curling then? Not necessarily with the Nanton Curling Club, but this isn't like you didn't just start.
No.
No, you've been curling for a while, right? Mm-hmm. And we don't have to, get into the age or anything like that. Don't worry about that. But just give us we've been doing it for over, a couple decades maybe?
I started in the 80s.
In the 80s? Okay.
Oh, I probably started in the 60s.
In the 60s? Wow. Wow.
But I didn't get any better.
You didn't get better. That's funny because I was going to say, I'm sure you guys you could be on Olympic, teams now.
Yeah, I'm sure
with
we could.
all this experience you guys have. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, so you were talking about the junior curling.
Yes.
Okay, and now what is it that you guys do throughout the year? Because you're a nonprofit, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a nonprofit, you guys have to raise money. Mm-hmm. So how is it that you guys raise money throughout the year? What is it you're looking for from the community? And when are we going to be able to see you in action?
Well, the ice is in.
Okay.
And we start curling November 1st, the seniors. And hopefully that week we'll get the other leagues up and going.
Okay. So I'm just putting a banner up right now, or an overlay. So it's a picture of the Nanton Junior curling that we were talking about. And we also have a picture here of the Hive. Now, this obviously is some sort of sponsorship that you guys have. We wanted to promote this too. So we were asking about, how you guys are able to raise money through the year to support the curling. Why don't we talk a little bit more about that since we've got the Hive up there right now?
Yeah, actually, we're getting into the big leagues here now that we've got sponsorship printing in ice.
Yeah.
This is our first year of doing it, and yeah, it looks great. And yeah, thanks to the Hive for getting this going and doing this for us. Nicole Roy was the lady who got this going for us, so
Okay.
It's super. And the only thing is that it takes a little bit of planning because, of course, you have to have your letters before they start putting the ice in. So you kind of have to start planning this in the spring so that we can get our letters all together and do this in ice. So it should be great.
Cool. That's really awesome. So I wanted to begin. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, we have to have you. We've never had the Nanton Curling Club on. We have to promote this. We've been doing this for like 2.5 years now, the show. And it's time that, we've got the Hive now as a sponsor. So let's start getting this out there and show the community. Because, there's other ways that people can sponsor as well. And we've got contact information for Nicole right there. What other ways can people sponsor?
Actually, we have signage on the side wall and the back.
Okay.
And for a sign that's 2x4 is $200 per year. And a sign that's 2x6 is $300 a year.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
Yeah. And for the in-ice signing, it's kind of going to depend on how many letters, how much it costs to get the letter. So we really don't have a definite cost of what that's going to be. But once we get the lettering, then the cost should be very reasonable.
Right. I've got some comments that have come in here. Sandy is joining us this morning. She said, good morning to everybody. Dana Banana. I don't know if you know Dana Banana, but she said, curling is awesome. You get to wear special shoes or a slider, carry a broom, and throw rocks. Well, it's not quite like axes, is it? So do you think there's any day that we'll see a combination of curling rocks and axes being thrown at the same time? Would that become a sport, do you think, or no?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't think so.
It might happen in the lounge.
In the lounge. In the lounge. Crazy.
That's the social part.
Crazy things happen in the lounge with the curling club. You guys get out of control, don't you?
It's fun.
And then said, then there's the fashion. Oh, the curling fashion. And after the 10th end, there's refreshments, as we're talking about right now. So that's funny. So there are penalties in curling, aren't there? So if there's any get into any kind of roughing or fights or anything like that, don't you have to sit for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something?
We don't have any penalties.
Oh my goodness, you guys! I'm trying to help you out here.
We could create some.
Yeah, you could create some penalties.
Yes, we could do that.
Well, if you guys stick around, you'll see some excitement in just a little bit because there was some excitement at the hockey game last night. So, Shanda Stelmach, she is popping on here saying the Hive is the best. So, Hive, absolutely, what a great business in town here, and so proud of them for what they've created. Let's see, we've got somebody who's saying both ladies are very humble. They are excellent curlers. Look at that.
Who said that?
I don't know. It's a anonymous Facebook user.
Oh, there you go.
They wanted to keep themselves anonymous, so they didn't want to expose themselves. So, well, that's great. And is there anything else that we want to find out about the curling club and what you guys are doing this year that we want to promote?
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention, over the years for the Nanton juniors, we've had lots of great curlers come through, and the one that comes to mind for me is Team Hardy, and actually they just dismantled this last year, but before that they have been doing awesome, up and coming. And another one that I wanted to promote too was Cole Parsons. Actually, he's been curling in the Briar. So
really,
I think that's really cool that we've got that. So yeah, we want to, keep curling going, get the kids going, and yeah, it's free this year, so take advantage of it.
Well, thank you for promoting that, because I even just looked over at Amanda going, how did we not know that? How did we not know that? Come on.
Yeah, it was pretty special watching Team Hardy and Cole Parsons, in the Briar. It was great.
That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, well, thank you very much, ladies, for coming in and sharing all your information and about the Nanton Curling Club. And hopefully, people out there who are watching, people watch this throughout the week as well. So we do this live, and then it gets saved on Facebook and YouTube where we're broadcasting, and then people kind of catch it later on in the week. So hopefully you get lots of attention from this, and you get lots of people calling you to get some sponsorship and get involved with what you guys are doing, okay?
Hey, thanks a lot for having us.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay, so let's... Linda, good luck getting out of that chair, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, for popping in here. We appreciate it. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about here is we're going to put this up, and we're going to promote this that's happening tonight. So Mosquito Creek Music is having it's not really an open mic session tonight. Tonight is going to be an actual concert. So make sure that you go and get your tickets. It's happening tonight at the community center. And it's My Son Ted is the band that's going to be playing tonight. Now, they do their open mic as well every Wednesday, but tonight really is the big concert that we want to make sure we promote. So My Son Ted, Mosquito Creek Music, bringing that in to town, as they do with many, many different events that happen in Nanton. So let's support them. $25 tickets in advance, $30 at the door, or they're available at Because I Said So now, because that concert is happening tonight. So you want to make sure you get those tickets as fast as possible here. So that is what's happening. And again, we're going to thank Linda and Eleanor for coming in. And now we are going to head over to our Highway 533 band for a second and see, are you guys interested in maybe doing a little entertainment before we get to the tough stuff here? Because we got Jordan Kennedy who's coming on here, and I'm kind of scared. I'm glad he was supposed to come in the studio this morning. I was a little bit scared of him coming in the studio because I saw what he did on the ice last night, and I didn't want to have any real part of him. And so the snow kind of saved my butt here this morning because although when you look at it the other way, you know, a tough guy like that, and he's messaging me going, "There's too much snow. I don't want to go out." I'm going to make fun of him for that. Okay, so I know he's hearing me in the background, so I do have to deal with him for the rest of the year, so I should probably be nice.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, why don't you guys take it away, entertain us for the mid-show song here, and then we'll get back to our next interview here with Jordan Kennedy from the Palominos coming up right after this.
This one's especially for Dave, because normally I sing this for birthdays and I forgot.
Aw, thanks.
Well, my body could use a little slimming. I keep a shirt on when I go swimming, and I ain't seen my feet since 1984. A lady wants to roll in the hay. We turn the lights down all the way, 'cause I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep-fried, double-wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door, and I don't look good naked anymore. Well, I used to be a heck of a man. I chopped wood with just one hand, but I can't do the things that I've done before. Well, it all happened kind of slow, but I guess I kind of let myself go. I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep-fried, double-wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door, and I don't look good naked anymore. With each and every passing year came a lot of French fries and beer, and belly hung a little closer to the floor. Now my belly's as big as a truck, and the lady, she don't wanna, I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. I'm a deep-fried, double-wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door, and I don't look good naked anymore. Sing along if you know the words. I don't look good naked anymore.
Oh, no, I don't.
A deep-fried, double-wide version of the man I was before. If I keep on like I'm doing, I won't fit through the door, and I don't look good naked anymore. No, I don't look good naked anymore. Just for you, Dave. Amanda's laughing.
It's just a song, Dave.
We've got I love this. Look at this. So we got Dan and Banana. You rock Highway 533. All of a sudden, people are listening. Hey, all of a sudden, yeah, Shanda. Oh, I love this song. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was pretty funny. I like that. So, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
It is a morning show, but
It is a morning show, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. So.
Well, we keep it clean.
Yeah,
That's right. Absolutely.
yeah, you did. You kept it clean.
Okay. So now, are you guys next week? Amanda just reminded me that, of course, we've got to promote what's happening next week. So next Friday, you guys know that the Nanton very scary, family-friendly Halloween dance is coming up.
Halloween in Nanton is coming. The ghouls, ghosts, and goblins will be out and about and ready to party? Oh yes, because on Friday, October 28th, the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association will be hosting the very scary, family-friendly Nanton Halloween dance for the entire community. And it's free. It's free. It's free. Just bring your costume and get ready to dance. Win prizes and do a bit of scary karaoke. All of this will be happening on Friday, October 28th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. All brought to you by the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association. So come, children, let's dance! Dance!
There we go. So, a little plug for our dance happening next Friday.
There we go.
What are you guys going to be dressing up for Halloween? Actually, before you answer that, let's bring Ryan back in here because I want to get the same. And then let's bring Jordan Kennedy from the Nanton Palominos in as well. So he's joining us now too. So there's Jordan. So Jordan, what scares you more, Halloween or snow?
Snow, for sure.
Snow. That's what I thought. So thanks for being here. So what are you guys going to dress up for Halloween?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No idea yet? You haven't planned
No.
No? We're supposed to be going to some sort of costume party tonight, so
Yeah.
we're going to a Halloween party. So that means that we got to dress up. We had to come up with our costumes already. So,
I
but
said
I'm
I
not
was
saying
going to
anything.
be a ghost.
That's yeah,
I could do that too. Very
White
pale.
sheet.
yeah, exactly.
I know what we could do. We could show up to this dance dressed as Dave and Amanda.
Yeah, you don't want
stuff.
to.
I'll
You
get a
don't want to do
Saskatchewan
that.
Rider's hat
No.
and a golf shirt. And
You don't want to do that because then the tables are going to turn, and I'm going to go screw the costume I've got now. I'm going as Jason, and then and you are not going to want to see that. So
you're gonna have to get one of those fat suits. You know?
So okay. So what about Ryan? Ryan, what are you going to go as? You have your costume picked out?
He's going to be a hockey player.
No, that's what Jordan's going to be. Jordan's going to be a hockey player.
I actually
talking
wore
about?
this in celebration of the battle last night. You know, I got my Blue Cheech jersey.
Oh.
With the-
Okay, so that we don't know Ryan and Jordan. You're going to just be a hockey player. Is that what you're going to do for Halloween? Do you like Halloween, Jordan? Or
Oh yeah, I find
You
it
do?
fun. I'm going as a garbage truck driver with my son.
Oh, nice.
oh, really? Oh, so you're the garbage truck and your son is the driver, or what's going on? He just gets in your back and.
We'll share the driving. We're both going to be drivers.
Oh, you're both new drivers. Okay, cool. Okay, well, Highway 533 band, Vanessa and Jason, I'm going to pop you to the back there, and we'll see you at the end of the show here. Thank you very much for entertaining. Ryan helped me with the color a little bit last night. Of course, getting as much information as we could get. Jordan was in that game last night. What did that end up being? A 15-4 affair or something like that? Is that what the score was in the end?
Yeah.
After a while, you couldn't even keep track of what was going on. So, man, that was a crazy game. So Jordan, you now correct me if I'm wrong, because I've kind of heard a little bit of talk about assistant GM or something like that. What's that all about?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a little bit older now. I'm the second oldest guy on the team. I mean, we have an 18-year-old, and I'm 32 now. So
Who's the oldest guy? I don't even know who the oldest guy is on the team. Is it? It's not Eisburner, is it?
no, Curtis Cross.
Oh, Cross is okay.
I think he's 34.
But Eisbrenner's been on the team for quite a few years. I've been on there for like 10 years, longest.
Yeah, this
longest
is his 11th year, I believe. Yeah,
11th year. Okay. And how long have you been on the team now?
So I played 7 years ago. I played for a season, and then I came back last year. So this is my 3rd year.
Okay. Oh, and last year, good year to come back and win the league championships, eh? That's pretty cool. Okay, so what happened last night? Can you kind of walk us through your mindset when, of course, this kind of stuff here is happening on the ice? So I'm not sure. Okay, and then we've got this as well. That happened too. Now that's a lot of equipment scattered across the ice there.
Oh, golly.
So, and
that was probably the last of the fights, wasn't it?
And then we had this here, and that one broke out. And then I don't know. And then that guy, he just gave up. I don't know what. Didn't get in the middle of those two. So
it's my jersey off.
Yeah. Then okay. Well, so there's some excitement there.
Did you capture my face during all this?
No, I didn't get you. It was like, right in front of the box. It's happening.
It was fist to face. It was really like
you actually, Jordan. You were right in front of the box, right in front of us while we were calling the action there. I didn't think I'd ever be that intimate with you in my life, but oh my goodness, that was crazy. And of course, you got to tell us a story as well about the missing tooth there. So, I mean, please tell me that's hockey related. You are a hockey player. Thank you.
From the junior days.
From the junior days. So what is your history then in hockey?
So I never really played anywhere crazy. I had a chance to play junior B in Calgary, but it at the time was too expensive. I moved out when I was 18, so
okay.
Pay $1,400 to play junior B or pay $400 to go play junior C with all my friends. I chose the junior C route, but
gotcha.
A lot of fighting out there and enjoyed it. Yeah.
Did you say there was a lot of fighting out there and you enjoyed it?
Oh yeah, that's what I was good at. I'm not a very good hockey player, but I'm a good fighter.
Well, of the 15 goals you guys scored last night, you ended up with 2 assists, right?
Yeah.
Now, I asked you earlier, did that include the assist that we gave you while you were sitting in the penalty box?
Yeah, I think it did. I heard it was the second assist, and I just yelled out 66 and
and we marked it on the sheet.
We're so influential. Yeah.
Okay. So I remember it like this: that goal was scored, and you were in the penalty box, and of course you're 66. And then the official comes over to the box and he says, goal scorer number. I can't remember who it was at the time. Probably Eisbrenner. He got 4 goals last night. So Eisbrenner gets the goal. And then all of a sudden I hear assisted by 66. And I wasn't sure if that came from Amanda or John next to me or if that came from the official. I just heard 66. So then I was on the broadcast. I'm going, okay, the assist was to number 66. And I looked down and went, wait a second. Wait a second. He's right next to me in the booth in the penalty box. He got a penalty. And that was a shorthanded goal too, that one, because there was nobody else in the penalty box. The Mustangs didn't have a penalty at the time, so you were the only one, so shorthanded goal. And I just turned over to you and you looked at us and said, "Hey, I'll take the assist if you want to give it to me," even though I'm in the penalty box. What's that?
The cold-blooded chisel.
Did you have more penalties than goals last night? I think you had a couple times in the box.
So
right?
no goals, but 2 assists.
2 assists.
Yeah.
And
a few penalty minutes.
Penalties.
Missed out on the Gordie Howe hat trick.
Oh, should have given it to you. Okay, so what exactly happened last night in your estimation? Since you're going to be like assistant GM of the team, apparently, and we've got to find out, kind of assess the game as a whole, not just the rough parts, but the entire game. What did you see from your team last night?
Yeah, I noticed we got a bunch of young kids coming on the team now. There's an 18-year-old, which I don't think we've ever had one of them, and all the new kids are in their early 20s. So just trying to get everybody to gel together and pass the puck around, start moving it here. It's only the second game, so we got the full lineup starting to come in now. I know the first game we only had we were short a guy to have 2 full lines in Lethbridge. In Lethbridge. So
Okay.
that one was a little bit rough. But last night, a little bit better of a turnout. And I know we have another 4 or 5 new guys coming out. So should start to get good here. I mean, last night the boys were passing around the puck really well. The first 10 minutes wasn't looking too good, but after we got past that, everybody started gelling and started to look really good out there. I was impressed, especially with the kids that were on the line brawl with me. I didn't expect all 5 of us to go, but they definitely improved themselves out there. And I know I had to do what I had to do. It was definitely my job, and I guess everybody followed along. I think the Fort McLeod guys kind of wanted to go home a little bit early, so we took it.
Well, they made sure that happened because in the last period they were only playing with one line, and that was
man.
it. So,
They had the goalie sit center of the bench.
yeah, the goalie sits center of the bench. Nobody else on the bench there with them. So that was pretty crazy. What did you see, Ryan, as the color commentator? What impressed you last night with the game?
Yeah, definitely. It was like he's saying, the passing, you guys were really on point, and the speed that you guys had going through the neutral zone, it was really good to see. You were moving the puck in the offensive zone quite well, finding those seams and just finding the back of the net. Obviously, a lot. So.
Yeah, good opportunity. I noticed the speed too, and I noticed the back checking was really strong. So I like that. Now, of course, Fort McLeod wasn't looking like they were really able to keep up with you, to be honest. So maybe a good opportunity for you guys to once you get up, 10 goals, then good opportunity for you to have a little fun out there and maybe try some of those tricks. I saw somebody, I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Remember that somebody tried a lacrosse move on the goal. I don't know. Really? Oh my goodness. So I remember seeing that. He didn't pull it off, but I thought, yeah, I can see that you guys be having a little fun with some back passes and maybe some lacrosse moves and stuff like that, trying to perfect those. So what about the rest of the league here? So obviously the league's, it's pretty small. You've got Siksika that you guys are going to be playing in the next. Now you guys are playing a home and home, so you're going to be playing Fort McLeod again in the next game. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does that? Let's start with that. How does that work out with everything that just happened?
It should be interesting because we're going into their barn, I believe, and I know they're going to have a lot more players showing up, and they actually recruited a few guys from Kainai and around that area, so it's going to be a tough bruiser game, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if you know the history between Nanton and Fort McLeod, but there have been
Please tell me.
numerous bench brawls, goalie fights, games ending early, so... There's
Really?
videos I can send you after this that there have definitely been bench brawls. I know of at least 2 of them for sure in Fort McLeod. So
wow. Okay. So watch out for that. Maybe perhaps. So that's going to be next Friday. We're doing that Halloween dance. I can't get to the game. I wanted to go to the game and check this out. Dana Banana came on. She wants to know who's the coach of the Pals this year. Is that Shane Weber? Is the coach of the Pals this year, right? So, and now he was the coach last year as well. I'm not sure when his first year was, but last year he was the coach and led you guys to the league championships. So after you guys won the league championships against Lethbridge, which I had the pleasure of calling, what did you guys do to celebrate?
So myself, it was a very long weekend with me. Old guys out there partying with a bunch of 22, 23-year-olds. It's actually kind of a funny story. So we played the Saturday night, we won, and then I think there was about 10 of us. We got an Airbnb, and we decided it was a good idea to stay up until about 5 in the morning.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
We woke up at 7:38 and went and golfed 18 holes.
Oh, no.
And then we went and played the championship final game.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
By the time that game was over, I was ready for bed. I know some of the boys went to Dallas Auto's house for some celebratory drinks, but I mean, I'm 32 and I have a how old is he? He's a year and a half now. So it was time for me to go home and go to bed after that weekend.
Yeah. Hey, I got to ask you. Forrest was a big part of the team last year, and he's no longer with the team. But I did hear a rumor of where he went. Now, I don't know if you know the full story. I'm sure you do know some information, but it sounds pretty cool. A good opportunity for him. So, do you want to explain kind of what happened and where he went?
Yeah, so him growing up, he was an unreal hockey player. He played in the WHL. When he came and played for us, I think a few of us were a little surprised. But last year, after he was done, he got approached by a team in France, in I think it's Strauss. I don't know. I can't even pronounce it. But anyways, he's down there right now playing. He actually broke his foot 2 or 3 weeks ago. Took a shot to the foot, finished the game, but broke it. He's on the IR right now, but he should be back shortly. I talked to him a couple of days ago. He's loving it down there, enjoying life. So, but yeah,
nice.
They contacted him and recruited him after last year, and he's living the dream, if you may say.
Do you know how that came about? How does a team in France find out about Forrest, who's playing for Nanton, and then go, hey, we want to have you come and play for us?
That I'm not 100% sure on. I'd have to ask him about that. But I know they did contact him. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure how they seen what he was doing, but they might have had him on his radar from before.
I think it might have had something to do with our video broadcasts of the game. I think that's what really was. Yeah, I think they saw him on our video broadcasts and they went,
absolutely.
So glad those guys were video broadcasting the game because now we could see and determine what players we want to come over here. So I'm sorry you didn't get to go to France. I apologize for that. That would have been a nice trip. But hey, we're happy that you're here.
I mean, there's probably not much fighting down there, so there's not much need for me, that's for sure.
Yeah, they love more in France.
That's exactly why I'm happy you're here. Yeah. So just make sure any other brawls you get into, make sure you direct them over to the penalty box, like right in front of us, okay? So I want to have like really close action that I can call.
The one fight I got into last year was actually against Fort McLeod as well. That's when we were still playing in High River at the time. And it was, again, right in front of the penalty box, just about the exact same place.
Oh, really?
It was perfect. It was ringside for us.
Yeah.
I was like,
But what I'm going to find very, very really amusing is if you get into a fight like far off in the corner and then you kind of just pull them all the way
just
over.
Wait a second.
Just wait a second. Just hold on 1 second.
I got my place.
Yeah, we're going to make our way over to the penalty box here to do this, okay? So now that was actually, let's get serious for a second because that was a pretty serious collision that kind of caused that brawl to happen. That was a knee-on-knee hit. And I did not see who received that. Who was it that received it? Is he okay?
So he actually did it twice on that shift. He first did it right in front of our bench on, I believe it was Shazi, and then he came around when Nick picked up the puck at the blue line there, and Nick went to get out of the way, and he stuck his knee out, went knee on knee, and that's kind of when I got a little bit upset and went after him. And I mean, he'd been doing something. He'd been doing that all game. 88 was. He was in the penalty box for the first part of the game, so he was out there looking for something.
Right. Okay. And Nick's okay then?
Yeah, Nick's
Everybody's
good.
Okay.
As you can see when he had the guy on the ice jerseyed and wasn't up at all.
As you could see, because I wasn't sure who it was.
Yeah, he's the new kid. He's 18 years old, so he played in.
That's the
SJHL. Yeah, he's a really, really good skater. Young, quiet, but he's apparently
he's a Spitfire.
Yeah, that's a good way of explaining him for sure.
Wow, cool. That's awesome. Okay, well, the next home game for you guys we have is November 4th. Is that correct, Ryan? Remember that? November 4th. And so you're going to be playing Siksika, the Buffaloes, on November 4th. I hear that they're a team to be watching this year as well. They're going to be a good one. So I look forward to calling the next game with Ryan and seeing you on the ice there, Jordan. So thanks very much for joining us today. Sorry you couldn't make it into the studio.
I just want to ask Jordan one more question.
Oh, sure.
I did a really good job on the score clock, right?
You know what? You did a lot better than the last time I did it when my hand was broken. I had about it the whole time.
Well, there we go. That's all I needed.
That's all you needed. Just have two working hands, and you can be better than
You
anybody.
can do a better
So you can do a better job. So, okay. Well, thank you very much, Jordan. We appreciate you coming on and having some fun with us here. So we'll see you at the next game. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me out. Appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are doing a great job, and yeah, see you at the next game.
Okay.
Awesome,
Good luck
thanks.
next week too. Talk to you. Bye-bye. Okay, there we go. Jordan Kennedy with the Nanton Palominos. And it looks like we're reaching the end of the show, which means we have to put on, of course, Mac's Joke of the Week. Her cheesy joke of the week. So let's see how bad it is this week.
Smile. It's the cheesiest joke of the week. Why do you never see a deer hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it.
Okay.
Oh, Ryan says
Sorry.
no.
Sorry. I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask.
No.
Sorry, Mac. Not even going to ask the audience on that one. So making an
Wow.
executive decision.
I feel like you're a lot quicker to do that when she's not here. Just
That almost needs to be played again. Because
Yeah.
it was that. Oh,
Here we go. I have a feeling. I think her mom gave her that one. So
oh, here we go. Dana also grown.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for everybody tuning in. We are at the end of the show, so I think we've really promoted everything we got to promote today. Unless Amanda can think of anything that I missed.
Just that the Halloween dance you mentioned next Friday from 6:30 to 8:30, free for everyone to attend. We've got goodie bags for the first 100 kids. Foxy Floss is going to be there with cotton candy, and we're still working out some other details. We've got some sponsors for some prizes, and I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Awesome. Okay, Mosquito Creek tonight. So make sure you get over to the concert there, pick up your tickets, and then Jason, good luck getting to your show tonight as well.
Ryan, are you coming tonight?
Yeah, Garth is playing.
Yeah, I know. We've got one of the exchange students, and it's her birthday today. So we're actually hearing that because she's from Germany, the Oktoberfest in Claresholm. Maybe we can do a special birthday dinner and get out there.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that'd be good. That's
Good
cool.
idea.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll let you guys go. And Highway 533, if you want to take us out. Thanks to everybody who tuned in and watched today. I don't know where my dad was. I'm kind of disappointed my dad wasn't here. It was Cincinnati. Anyway, we've got his picture. We can throw his picture up. So have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe with the snow falling, and we'll see you next week on Good Morning Nanton Live.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been pushed down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for my